Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Libra. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is a reading for the week of February 20th through the 26th, but energy is timeless. So anytime that you're seeing this, just know that if the title called to you, if any parts of the message resonates, then it's meant for you. Before we get started, make sure that you like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. That way you get updated with my content. I do monthlies, weeklies, and then you can also check out the description below on how to contact me for a personal reading where we go more in depth than just the general collective. So this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. But if you have strong Libra placements anywhere within your chart, then parts of this or all of this or any of this can resonate with you. I have like a 5-time Libra stellium, and it all sits in the 12th house, right? So a lot of the Libra messages resonate with me often. Often. But that said, I'm Scorpio. And I'm very Scorpio too. Anyway, so this week we're starting the week out with the new moon. It begins at 2:06 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday. It's in Pisces, which is already like all about psychic awareness, intention, mystical pursuits, religion, spirituality, like great time to manifest around water or do any kind of like moon magic type of stuff with like moon water and whatnot. Then on Wednesday we've got the moon in Aries, and that gives you an extra burst of energy. Also, it's like energy around short-term projects, either completing or beginning. And then on Friday the moon goes into Taurus, surrounding home, comfort, finances, long-term projects. That's when it switches from short to long-term projects right before the weekend. So that's good. And then by Sunday, the moon will be in Gemini. That energy is all about learning, reading, travel, meeting or talking to people, like just far away, like culture, that type of thing. It's a great time to read a book. Okay. The song that I had on shuffle for you when I was getting the cards ready, Libra, was Follow You by Imagine Dragons. And I wrote a lot of lyrics, actually. It's one of my favorite Imagine Dragons songs. But I got your number all night. I'm always on your team. I got your back all right. Taking those losses if he treats you right. I want to put you into the spotlight. And then it goes on to say, I will follow you way down wherever you may go. I'll follow you way down to your deepest low. Like, it's somebody saying, I'll be there for you, like, at your lowest of the low, like when you're feeling bad. I'll always be around wherever life takes you. I'll follow you. And then it also goes on to say, I wish I could fix it for you, but instead I'll be right here coming through. So it's like somebody that wants to be there for another, but can't. I have some mixed feelings about this song. I mean, I love the song and I love the message behind it, but also I feel like I'm talking to either, and again, and I don't think I even said it, understand in my readings, that energies can be crisscrossed, flip-flopped, and reversed. And also everybody encompasses both masculine and feminine energies within them. So it's all about balance, right? And I feel like I'm talking to a group of Libras that it's like there's somebody in their life that says one thing, but then does not show it, like through action through action, basically. What is that phrase about sticks and stones will hurt my bones, but words will never harm me? And I don't know why I'm pulling that one, because it's relevant with what I'm trying to say, but it's not exactly the same thing. It's like, practice what you preach. Practice what you preach. And then I guess maybe somehow sticks and stones would follow suit to that. Take it as it resonates. I don't know where I'm channeling this from, but it could be a small group of you. Anyway, great song. Go Google or YouTube them. Follow You by Imagine Dragons. It's a beautiful song. So we're going to start out with the Enchanted Unicorn Oracle and pull one card for our lovely Libra collective. Calling in spirits, please, for the Libra collective for their higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity. What do we have for Libra, please? So somewhere, follow you. Maybe somebody is following you. Maybe you want somebody to follow you. Maybe somebody wants you to follow them. Take that as it resonates. Where it's known. Oh, this is cool. Okay, so underneath the deck, I think Scorpio might have had this. I know somebody did. This is underneath the deck. So it's number 1, invention. It's brilliant new ideas. And this is talking about thinking outside of the box, coming up with a eureka moment, coming up with a new plan, a new strategy, a new way to attempt something. Really? It's going to be that? Libra. Number 34, sex, magic. Jesus. Love, sex, and magic. Okay, I have lots to say about this card before we even read into it. First off, 34 could be significant to somebody's age. Could be, I think it's somebody's age, but 34 is significant in some way, shape, or form. Could be a lucky number, basketball number, jersey number, something like that, right? Sex magic is super strong. It's super powerful. It is a real thing. Super real thing. And it, like, once you create that bond, it can last a lifetime. It can last for years. There's also, on the same, like, where it sounds like all mystical, magical, and wonderful, right? There's also a very, very, very dark side to it, right? And, you know, like, the term STDs, I think I've talked about this before. I don't know if it was with you guys, though. But the term STDs, sexually transmitted diseases, right? There is such a thing as sexually transmitted demons. And that is somebody's spiritual energy. That's all the people they've been with in the past. That's all of that dark, heavy, energy. And that rubs off. Energy is transferable. And so it's very, very, very important to make sure that you're cleansing yourself, having that personal hygiene, that personal protection about yourself on who you're bringing into your world. That's like holding that energy or not holding that energy. And I don't know who I'm talking to, because I know, Libras are fun and they're flirty. Believe me, I've got that Libra in me. But it's, I feel like, there's some Libras out there that take it a little bit too far and maybe don't understand all sides, clarification, all sides of what sex magic actually encompasses, okay? So we've got love, sex, and magic here. And while I love sex magic, don't get me wrong, I've been celibate for the last 2 years because of this, to get rid of that negative energy, to really focus on myself and my spirituality and my practice and everything that I've been working on and trying to work on in the last, several years. Especially this last year has been one of the hardest. I've come up against some of my fiercest demons to date, not sexual, but fiercest demons to date. And I'm still battling it by myself, by myself. And that's where this Libra song comes in, to follow you. Like, believe me, I get it. Like, I want to love this song so much. It's one of my favorites. It really is. But, when you feel like you're on an island with no help at all, the only people that you feel like are following you are stalkers. Because when you don't have that person beside you or helping in any way, shape, or form to know that they're there for that support, it's so hard to believe. Anyway, sex magic. Let's read it. You might have a brilliant new idea surrounding this. but we will see what the rest of the read brings out. By the way, this is going to be about 30 minutes. All the readings this week have been about that long. Ooh, I like it though, the Mandrake. Okay, so 34 sex magic, love, sex, and magic. Mandrake is the herb or flower that's attached to this card. And Mandrake is a very powerful herb that's used in witchcraft to help enhance the magical potency, I guess you could say, of spells. So the mandrake plant has been used since ancient Egyptian times as a symbol of love and sex. The mandrake root is said to resemble the human form, and because of this was used in medieval times as the main ingredient in powerful love spells. Mandrake has a sedative quality and was once used as an aphrodisiac, but is now considered poisonous. The mandrake was once referred to as Satan's apple. In medieval Europe, to own and care for a mandrake plant was thought to attract success and fertility. This intriguing plant has a long history of magic and sensuality. So this card portends exciting new relationships and flirtations. Sex magic encourages sensuality and physical pleasure without self-doubt or guilt. This card can indicate a fated meeting, a soul connection that was always meant to happen. There's a reason we feel a kinship to certain people, as they may be part of the soul group we belong to. Your spiritual tribe decided to come to Earth at the same time to achieve a higher goal. Allow yourself to explore these connections further. This unicorn foretells a chance meeting with an important person. The connection may be fleeting or long-lasting, but it will have an impact on your life. You could instantly feel a past life connection with somebody. No matter how this meeting happens, be assured that what is meant for you will come to you. And then I just heard follow you. And it's interesting because I just, got done spilling to a bunch of people I don't know that I've been celibate for the last 2 years, which I don't care. Like, I think it's a good thing to talk about so people know, like, it can be done, right? But I also have been, like, thinking about getting back out into the dating game because I'm ready for it. Like, even though right now my current place in this world is kind of a shit show, I'm actually a very stable person. So, like, it trips people out when they find out that I don't have anybody in my life, and I'm just like, no, I'm ready for it when I'm ready for it. And I recently have been looking into it. I'm weird about getting back in. I'm very particular, very, very particular, and I don't feel that I don't. Clarification. Thank you, spirits. I don't feel that I shouldn't not be. I know what I want and know what I like. That type, that I don't want to say caliber, because the people that you think, that you think is the perfect fit for you, God, man, can they disappoint you. But I'm not going to give up. I am not going to give up. So maybe I will find that one to follow, or who will follow me the way I need them to be. I don't want to use the word need. The way I desire. Because what I've learned in these last 2 years, specifically, the celibate years, that'll be like a chapter of a book, is that I don't need anybody else but myself. That's been the best part. I really don't. But do I desire somebody else to be with me? 1000%. There's lots of different types of sex magic. You can cast sex magic spells. Doesn't even have to be with another person. Oh, what do I do about that? Spirits. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Underneath the deck. And this is just the energy going into the read. We've got the King of Wands. And so this is somebody who's highly desired. Very sexual, passionate person. We're talking about wands here. Wands are all about passion, sexual energy, intimacy, and magic also, the energy of magic. But it's also about passion towards what you're passionate about, like money, the way you make money, passion projects, things like that as well. So it can be business related, but it also can be intimacy. Anyway, that's the underlying energy going into this. Please give us 3 cards for Libra. What do we have for Libra during the week of the 20th through the 26th of February, 2023? Okay. The Emperor. So that's Aries energy. I'm going to just sit here and look at this for a minute. This is the King of all kings, very masculine energy. Somebody that needs to take charge, wants to take charge, or does take charge typically, right? Fire energy as well. It's Aries, but it's Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But very passionate and in control of everything around him. Also, you might be you or this energy might be a chess player because he's sitting here holding his chess piece. The Emperor. Number 4 might be significant. Also, that talks about stability, house, and home. I'm not taking all of those spirits. That was a fluke. What do we have for Libra, please? What else for Libra, please? I just saw the World card. Okay. Of course it is. So, that's crazy. So, I just got done saying, number 4, I said that might be revolving around house and home. And then what falls right after that is the 4 of Wands. Literally, that card talks about house and home. More passionate fire energy. Lots of fire. But this might have to do with, he's sitting here looking at the house, looking at the home, looking at, this. And I think he's making a decision of house and home, maybe in regards to 2 females or a woman and a child. Could be that too. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles, and this is in the future position. So the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. He takes forever. He is so effing slow. So, but what he carries with him is so valuable and so abundant and so worth it, And it just takes forever. And it's because it's been a long journey, very, very long journey. And I feel like this is at the end of it. I don't feel like it's going to continue. I feel like he's at the end of his journey because it's in the future. But let's clarify, because the storyline can always change. Might be what's coming in for you. Underneath the deck, ooh, maybe not though. Underlying energy, maybe not. Underlying energy is the 5 of Cups. And or what you don't see coming. So 5 of Cups is, I call it my spilled milk card. It's all about sadness, bittersweet energy, because in traditional Rider-Waite tarot, it's a picture of somebody who has 5 cups, right? And 3 of them have been spilled over, and all of the water or whatever's in it is all over the ground. But you've got this person who's crying over the 3 spilled cups, but what they have their back turned to is the 2 full cups that are still standing. And what I always say is that, why are you crying over the spilled milk? Just pick the 3 goblets up. You can fill them again. You still have the 2 full cups back there. Or even them all out, and then they'll be all even again. There's that too. But this person wants to dwell on the sadness of what's been lost. Spirit is saying, look what's still in front of you. Okay? But this is the underlying energy or what you don't see coming. So there could be some sadness, bitterness, but you still have something in front of you. Okay. Now we're going to clarify. Let's clarify this reading for Libra. Wow, we're already at 20 minutes. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm going to hurry. I don't want to speed through, but I don't know. It's not a talkative little soapbox. So underneath the deck, the energy going into this clarification is the devil. And the devil also is the sign of Capricorn, so you could be dealing with a Capricorn. But this talks about toxicity and obsession and like just overabundance, overdoing it, too much of something, too much of a good time, I just heard too much sex. Clarification. There might be like addictions, sex addictions, drug addictions, too much, right? So I think that's what we're looking at right now. Okay, let's clarify the Emperor. What do we got for Libra, please? What do we have for Libra, please? Clarify the Emperor for Libra. Three of Pentacles, a want to work together. It could be 3 or more people. Also, this talks about leveling up in like a type of relationship. It could lead to marriage or something like that, but it's going from one level of a relationship to a higher one, or just working together, like a partnership. Could be business, anything that revolves around pentacles, money, finances, coming together, making bigger decisions together, that type of energy. What do we have with the Four of Wands? What do we have with the Four of Wands, please? Okay, well, if it's looking at you, it's in reverse. If it's looking at me, it's sideways. But I'm actually going to take this in reverse. We've got the Emperor in reverse. And this is an angry Emperor. Or he's upset about something. Could be upset at himself, honestly. That's what I'm feeling. Why am I feeling that? Maybe there wasn't a way to work together, or somebody could be moving, somebody could be leaving. Maybe somebody didn't take the step. But there's so the Emperor, I just got done explaining the Emperor upright. The Emperor in reverse, it's reverse that, He's, instead of being in control, he feels like his life is not in control. And when he's not in control, he gets angry because it's his, empire. So, and it may be in regards to house, home, foundation, structure, empire, something like that. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles, please. What is the Knight of Pentacles? Okay, it's 2 cards. I'll take 2 cards. So, I feel like it was upside down. I feel like, okay, we've got the 10 of Staffs and then we have the 8 of Staffs. The 8 of Staffs, 8 of Wands, more passionate energy, is about messages. And I always say it could be one of 2 types of messages. Obviously, a message coming in from somebody, something, whatever, or messages from the divine, like downloads. Because, wands also are about magic and divination and all of that, right? The 10 of Staffs talks about being able to put down the burdens, getting a message of something happening so that this Knight of Pentacles can actually come in. And it's laying down the burdens, ending a cycle so that another one can begin. And that might be the message. Somebody may be upset about someone walking away. That also might be what this Knight of Pentacles is about. Ooh, I just heard that too. So for some of you, this Emperor energy, whether this is you or the other person, because again, energies can flip-flop. Some of you might be there might be an emperor who is upset after learning that there's a cycle ending. I heard sex magic didn't work, and their Knight of Pentacles, this abundant coin, this thing that they had invested all this time in, is walking away. And that's where that bittersweet energy comes in. But then underneath clarifying that is the Ace of Swords. And so this is swift, quick action, victorious action. Like you want a victory. You want to come in and you want to make sure, or they want to come in and make sure that like that's not the case, or that they're still in their life. But there might be some I don't think it's bittersweet energy, actually. I think what you're looking for is the victory. You want to know what's going on, or they want to know what's going on. Is it still going to be victorious? But that's for another read, because that's where it ends. I do feel like it is an ending of some sort. But now, I'm not trying to confuse you guys. It did kind of fall upside down, though, too. And that could mean that there are not messages coming in about something that's not going to end. So maybe somebody's being quiet. And it would be like a continuation of a cycle. And that's annoying. Most cycles need to be broken, like so that you can level up and go to the next one. It's the only way. But I do feel very strongly about there being a pissed off emperor finding out that he's not getting what he thought he invested in. But also I'm hearing that emperor may not have invested in to what he wasn't fully invested. That's what I was trying to say. He wasn't fully invested. Okay. Well, these cards just popped up. Like, I got two of them. I'll take both, I guess. Oh, that's cool. So underneath the deck, we have the worm moon. It's the worm full moon, and it means faith. Spirit is calling for you to have faith in this situation. So whatever everybody's storylines are different, right? So whatever it is, like, if any of this resonates, whatever it is that's resonating for you, Spirit is calling for you to have faith in this situation. Keep the faith, is what I just heard. Then we've got the path, waxing crescent, number 6. This talks about, and I'll read a little bit about it, but this talks about the path is right in front of you. It is right before your eyes. You see that girl, and it's right, I can't do this backwards. It's right there, right? And it goes up into this picture of like a beautiful, serene, like whole new magical world. She just has to get on the ladder and climb it, Follow the ladder, follow it. Climb into that portal. The only way to get there is to take action. Ooh, so so there's another thing. So with me, I'm a high functioning autistic and I have ADHD, right? Some of the hardest things for me are to take action. I wait forever. I overthink things. If I'm upset, the triggered part of my brain basically shuts down the functional part of my brain. So all I'm focusing on is the things that I'm upset about. And I can't focus on the things that I still have yet to get done. And that's what's going to keep me moving forward. So therefore, it's hard for me to take action sometimes unless I'm consciously working on this, right? But that's the reason I will sit in my car for hours some mornings after I've dropped my daughter off at school or something, because I don't want to go into the house for whatever reason, because I'm upset about something. Or I used to do it at my old apartment all the time because I just did not want to walk into that negative energy. I don't really do that so much now. I have great energy in my space and around me, but for a short time I didn't even want to go into the house. But that's because what was going on here. Anyway, This is saying that you need to take action. The only way to be able to obtain that enlightened new path, the only way is to take action and get on it. To follow you. Follow who it is that needs you, or vice versa. You know? It's the path. Take action. That's what Spirit is saying. And I think that's this Knight of Pentacles finally taking action. Maybe this is talking about ending this cycle, laying down the burdens of what that stagnancy has been. And this is your message on what you need to do. Take action. That'll be your victory to get past this Five of Cups, that melancholy feeling. That, again, you take this action, and this is like your 2 cups in front of you, knowing that you can still pick up those other 3 cups and fill them again. Come on, Libra, you're better than that. You know this. Okay. Then what do we got for the Black Moon Astrology? This might strike a brilliant new idea within you. You're going to invent a reason, invent a way to make it happen, right? Coming up with a bright new idea to move forward. Otherwise, if you don't, you'll be stuck. Or they will. I just heard that's good. Really? Is it? Because... makes sense. Underneath the deck, number 2, it's Moon, the soul. Okay? Soul might, the word soul I just heard might have some significant meaning. But we also have a new moon that is on Monday. Great time for you to connect, with your spirit, with your soul, manifest, meditate. The moon is the water sign card. It's Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. I love this. You guys, I can't make this shit up if I tried. The top card is number 1, Sun, Spirit, and then Moon. We're talking about a divine couple, a divine partnership. You have 1, 2 consecutive numbers, and then we have the Sun and the Moon. They complement each other. Even though they're opposites, they work together to keep the world going round, right? And it's 2 different forms of magic. The sun energy and the moon energy. The mystical moon and the, bright out there sun. It's a divine match, a divine partnership. Yin and yang, if you will. So let's read... I might read both. First, I'm going to read the path in action. Let's go back to that. Number 8. So the path, just like I was saying, the way is open for you. The path is illuminated. Begin the journey now. Respond. Oh my God, I can't make this shit up. Oh, sorry that I hit the thing. Saying. Respond and take action. We must be courageous and move forward. And that's what this Knight of Pentacles energy is, moving forward. So when we accept where we are, acknowledge what needs to change, to grow, to begin to love ourselves more completely, the direction of our lives begins to change. Imagine we are lost in a dark forest and can hardly see. There's no visible path, and every way looks exactly the same. We feel burdened by shadows and are not sure we should even move because we're so paralyzed by fear and uncertainty. That's my anxiety, ADHD, and all of that. Then the sun, somehow breaks through the clouds and leaf canopy, and there's ahead a path illuminated in golden light. It is clear now. The corresponding metal or stone with the path card is pyrite. That's this right here. It's also known as fool's gold. And then number 15, action, clearly. You kind of know what that is. The time has come to take action. Let go of your paralysis. Again, talking about being paralyzed, being stuck, right? Let go of your burdens. Oh my gosh, guys, I can't make this up. Let go of your burdens. The 10 of Wands. Let down your burdens. Step by step. I am responsive and ready to take action. Oh, Libra, this is gorgeous. I love this energy. Okay, now we're going to read the sun, and then I'll briefly go over the moon quickly because we are already at 35 minutes. I am so sorry. I mean, unless you like this. Some people like the longer reads. It's just this week happened to happen. Sun. There is a vitality, a life force, an energy, a quickening that is translated through you into action. Action again. And because there is only one of you in all time, this expression is unique. When the sun card presents itself in a spread, it adds an encouraging spin to any reading. The sun is all that is good. It is the positivity that trumps anything negative. This card says all eyes are on you. You have the strength and the power to get things done. All things that are truly meaningful are starting to happen now. You are now in a place to lead and inspire. It's about leadership, reigning over the situation, taking control. The corresponding tarot card is the sun, which is Leo energy. Key ideas is life force, power, influence, radiance, the heart chakra, stage presence. So you might be like a celebrity, a musician, somebody on stage, and charisma. Oh, and I also want to do number 2, the moon, for you right there. So all things must come to the soul from its roots, from where it is planted. Talks about what does your gut say. Crowds belong to the moon, but also shyness, reticence, and things that occur in darkness. The moon shows how we respond emotionally and what we feel most deeply. Some believe the moon represents who we are in secret and also memories from who we were in past lives. The moon is our most innermost selves. About this matter, do not be shy. Allow yourself to shine. It's also telling you to speak up, take action. At this time, you may have trouble controlling your emotions, and you may want to do things that are safe. You are very sensitive, and you must gauge any feelings before entering a room or being with people that you don't know. You like working alone, but you're also dependent on how others are responding to you now. The arts and helping professions suit you. You would do well to working with persons with mental or emotional problems or anyone who needs counseling. This is underlying energy. Oh, I didn't. Okay, so some substance abuse issues may touch your life. Not you necessarily, but certain energies or persons surrounding you. We did touch upon that earlier, so take that into consideration. In brief, okay, of course, the moon card signifies the high priestess, so tarot card reader of the zodiac. She also talks about using your gut and intuition. Also, you may be consulting with a tarot card reader, obviously me, but I mean somebody else. Just make sure that it's one that you trust. Use your intuition and that they're not leading you astray. Key ideas: dreams, the soul, the dark night of the soul, memory, the past, wisdom, shelter, and deep love. Libra. I love that. All right, well, that's what I have for you this week. I have to leave it there because we're already at 40 minutes. So make sure that you like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Check out the giveaway that we're doing this month for with Chill Still Pipes. It's Get Chill With Me in 2023. It's a $170 value. All you have to do is enter to win. You must be 21 years of age or older. Go to the Cannastrologer.com and just enter and then confirm your age, and you'll be entered. You can also follow me on all of the social platforms at The Cannastrologer, Facebook, Twitter. What are all of them? I just started TikTok and LinkedIn and all of it. Okay, so Social Club also, and then we have. Make sure that you also follow Chill Steel Pipes as well. I keep looking at the Sex Magic card, Libra. That said, as you know, it's Together We Grow. Make sure you drop your comments below. I would love to know how this resonates for you. Please, please, please drop your comments below. And I will see you on the flip side. I look forward to seeing you. I can't talk right now. I look forward to seeing you guys again soon. Thank you so much for spending so much of your time with me, and have a great week. Peace.